Oh, perhaps. It's hard to imagine, but that abbey was once a thriving bazaar, bustling with commerce and teeming with people. Nothing left but rot and overgrowth, and an abundance of dangerous beasts. Well, there is one thing that I hope remains from that time. The golden anvil that once graced Xanathar's abbey when it was still a place of wealth and commerce. It is a holy relic that was stolen and hidden away by avarice. I hope to learn its true whereabouts for the resolutes of Xanathar, my order. I did not expect quite so many deadly creatures nesting in the abbey when I set out. Otherwise, I would have enlisted fighters before departing. Priests of Xanathar are not known for their might, but we have deep pockets. Are you for hire? The golden anvil. As arbitrary.
Is there something I can do? I'm listening. What's on your mind? You're affable enough. Just be honest with me and we'll get along fine. What can I do for you? I'm listening. What's on your mind? I like that you're a listener. So many people like to hear themselves talk. What's on your mind? I'm listening. I trust you. There aren't many people I would say that about. How can I help? I'm listening. I'll take a life if I must, but I take no joy in it. Assassins and thieves who wrap their deeds in fancy oaths and guild trappings have no honor. Murder is murder, and taking things you've no right to is wrong in my view. Did you need something? I'm listening. I've had some mage training, so I'm pretty handy with the destruction staff. I'm also a decent sword and board man. You know, one-handed weapon and shield. Always ready to help.
Mom and Dad give their best. Hope we find something interesting today. What would you like to talk about? I don't regret throwing my lot in with you, if that's what you're asking. There aren't many adventurers I'm willing to partner up with again and again, but you keep proving yourself useful. And pretty nice. Something you need to discuss? What would you like to talk about? You're a pretty good adventuring partner, I'd say. Reliable, agreeable. No complaints. Problem, Sarah. What would you like to talk about? My dad's an antiquarian. He gave me an appreciation of cultural artifacts. Mom showed me how.
Rested and ready for anything. Can I help you with something?
so much rot and squalor, will any record of Gavos or the Anvil have survived? The history of this abbey and its fall into ruin remain clouded in mystery. All I know for certain is that the Golden Anvil was never recovered. We should search for surviving records from Gavos' time. Some trail to follow, however waterlogged. The bazaar, of course. But this abbey also had a thriving port. And despite its size, if you wish to conduct business in secret, like plot to overthrow a tyrant, you would need to do it somewhere secluded, like the outer grounds. Some of the buildings and stalls seem intact. Let's start there.
That's the last of them. Oblivion, take you!
That confirms that Gavos stole the Golden Anvil away. But where?
Always ready to help. The day will be ours!
Let me see those documents. I think that's so powerful. A good question.
The day is ours!
The letters mentioned the 3 trade ministers. Now that we have the directory, it should lead us right to their holdings. soldiers were bribed? After all that talk about righteous rebellion, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Attack!
They knew the Gavos had the anvil. They just wanted the opportunity to steal it instead of...
Scott was choosing to remain still.
There must have been little trust between the trade ministers for them all to have hidden their sigil keys from each other.
For glory! Paralyzed. Don't think. Move. Taste our steel. to keep moving.
Oh, that's all 3 sigils. We can unseal the adytum. It will be within the Abbey's temple. It worked! The adytum is unsealed. Let's not waste another moment. Is that... No. This can't be the Golden Anvil, can it?
It was abandoned to the hardships of time. As I was. But the anvil's sparkle began to fade well before the Abbey's fall. I should have worked harder.
It can't be. Are you... Kavos Duar? It's been nearly... How are you alive? This is all too much. Talk to Gavos, please. I must attend to the holy relic.
It seems I've finally paid my penance to Zenith. Honest toil. I barely recognize it myself.
I can still feel Zenithar's presence here. For what it's worth, I believe Gavos speaks the truth. I can see great care has been taken for this anvil, in spite of the toll of years and the corruption of the Abbey. Zenithar, almost. The golden anvil hangs on by a thread, thanks to Gavos' care. But it will fade completely if Zenithar's faith in... Zenithar is the divine of honest work and just rewards. You have labored tirelessly on the behalf of his faithful. The first pure, unsullied... No, only hard work can return the anvil in the Abbey to glory. But Zenithar may see that... Blessed Zenithar, I bring you this laborer whose calloused hands do your blessed work. Please, by these hands and this coin, an honest day's work is done in your name. May it be the first of many to come. Trade be. Oh, the anvil! Zen's light shines brightly once more.
Trade be. My work here is finally done. Now, all I ask for in return is to see the open sky.
You have earned that much and more. I'll get the... You have been... I'll inform my order, and through our efforts... I didn't seek out the golden anvil for its material. What else would... Without you, the Abbey's downfall would remain a cautionary tale with all the wrong. I'd like you to accompany me to the resolutions of Zenithar, Gavos. Your story is one we should all hear.
If this old man still has use left in him, it's Zenithar's to command.